Welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy for our first video for 2025. It's going to be all about kwentuhan with Ate Kat. So, yes, my name is Kathy, and if you've never been here, hi, hello, welcome. On my channel, I normally do a lot of reviews. I do a lot of first impressions. I actually also share about my life, and then I do content for tips for creators like myself, and then I also do a lot of arts and crafts, diamond painting, and journaling. This 2025, I decided that we will have a kwentuhan with Ate Kat session, which means that I will be sharing a question that I know is normally asked or not asked, depending on the question. And then I'll be sharing my answers with you. The reason that I'm doing this is because a lot of people have told me in the past that when I share things about my life, in one way or another, it has helped them. And I really wanted to do content that could help others. This may be or may not be for you. But if it is, and it does help you in a way, then, the purpose of this video is already met. So I hope that you'll enjoy this first Kwentuhan with Ate Kat. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I hope you do. I was able to achieve my goal for 2024, which is to have 5,000 subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much, everyone. And hopefully this year I am going to aim a little bit higher and aim for 10,000 subscribers. So that's 5,000 more. Hopefully, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And let's go on and get started with our first Kwentuhan with Ate Kat session. Okay, we are back. So again, for those who don't know me, my name is Ate Kat or Mommy Kat. And again, thank you for being here. So for our first question, it's going to be all about self-love in a difficult time. It's 2025, new year, new me, new year, better me, so on and so forth. One thing I do know is that a lot of people still find it hard to love themselves. I know that it took me a long, long time to even say I love myself. And I didn't do it all on my own. Most of it was by myself, but thankfully I met my husband, and he was really very, an integral part of it. Like malaking parte siya as to how I learned to love myself even more. So, how do you do it, 'di ba? Minsan ang bilis sabihin, "Oh, of course I love myself." Pero when we allow other people to hurt us and continue hurting us, when we allow people who betrayed us, yung mga kaibigan mo na ng backstab, and you can't let them go. Takot ka na mawala sila, you're afraid, baka ako na lang mag-isa. That's actually a sign that you don't love yourself yet. Maybe you do a little bit, but not fully. So, pag natutunan mo ng mahalin yung sarili mo, you will actually be okay being by yourself. That was one of the things that I learned. When I learned to love myself or be at peace with myself or accept myself, I was okay being on my own. Hindi ako malungkot on my own. I did not feel horrible or miserable or hala, ako lang mag-isa dito sa event. Ako lang sa bahay. I don't have anyone to talk to. It was okay. I was okay with it. And that's when I knew that, oh, okay, I learned to love myself. I learned to be happy on my own. I did not need to seek validation from others. I did not need to, be with someone and have them tell me na, oh yeah, you're okay, you're doing fine. Yeah, yeah, you're succeeding. No, I could tell myself, okay naman ako. I feel like mabait naman akong tao. And, not everyone wants to be with me all the time, and that is okay. And I don't want to be with everyone all the time. Sometimes I just want to read a book. I just want to binge watch. I just want to be on my own. I just want to do my arts and crafts. And that is okay. So, I guess acceptance is the first thing. So, paano nga? Paano nga gagawin? I think the first thing is you have to identify ano ba yung nagpapapigil sa'yo. Was it words said by someone? In my case, it was words said by people that I truly love, people that I look up to. And they were words said in anger, Pero siyempre, kasi bata pa ako no'n, akala ko yung sinabi nila nung galit sila, yun na yun. Nung tumanda na lang ako, when I got older, I realized sometimes we say horrible, horrible words kapag galit tayo. And hindi natin nare-realize that it has a big impact on the people that we love. So in my case, it was my parents. They said something and akala ko yun na yung totoo. Honestly, some things that my dad said, from time to time, it resonates with me. But then, I got lucky na nasasabi ko na ngayon na, hindi naman totoo yun. I really disagree na. I think na maybe nung dating ako ganon, pero hindi na ako yun. And then I learned to slowly get over it. So context is, uh, my dad got mad at me, um, and he said, "Hindi ka naman worth mahalin. Walang magmamahal sa'yo." Oh my gosh, naiyak pa rin ako. Kasi masakit. But ngayon, I know na worth ako mahalin. Not a lot of people will agree because they don't know me. But those who do know me, they will say, worth it naman ako mahalin. Hindi, worth it naman. Worth it akong mahalin. And I deserve love. And it took me a really long time to learn that I am worth mahalin. And don't hate on my dad. He said it if he was angry. He wasn't the best father figure, but he did compensate in ways that he knew how. And also, he has passed. So, no hating on him na. Kasi there's no point. And again, I got over it. I'm stronger because of it. I am really stronger because of it. But it took a long time. And it could be the same. It could be words said, actions done, identify, and forgive. Mahirap, mahirap, mahirap. But you have to. You don't forgive for them. You forgive for you. You forgive because you have to let go of the pain, of the anger, of all the emotions. Kasi the more na we hate on them, the more that we don't forgive, the more na lalo tayong nabibigatan. Because remember, tayo yung nagdadala nung sakit na yon. Tayo yung nagdadala ng pain na yon, nung galit na yon. Tapos still okay lang, happy-happy lang. Unfair, di ba? So, you forgive. If you can't forget, don't. But don't like remember every day. So, forgive. Hopefully, forget. And if not, compartmentalize. Ibig sabihin, okay, ibabox kita, dyan ka lang sa isang corner kasi hindi ka nakakatulong sa buhay ko ngayon. And then, once you identify, ano ba yung napipigil sa'yo para mahalin yung sarili mo, forgive, let go, and then start loving yourself. Paano yung gagawin? Ako nung una tinanong ko rin yan, paano ko yung gagawin? Like, hindi ko naintindihan. So, the movie Eat, Pray, Love was very helpful to me. I decided to do that. I ate, I prayed, and I loved. What does that mean? Hindi ako naghanap ng bagong lalaki or whatever, ha? So, I ate what was good for me, what made me feel happy, what comforted me. I prayed. I really prayed. Umabot ako sa point na kahit nasa kalsada ako naglalakad, I'd be like, Lord, tulong po. I need help. Show me a sign, show me guidance. Send someone my way to help me on this path, on this journey. And I'm not, preaching. Kung hindi ka naniniwala kay God, then meditate. Find something else to do to find that light. Okay? Do you. Do whatever works for you. It's just that for me, it's what work. And then love, meaning I started doing things that I love. Hindi ko alam anong gusto ko eh. Find out, discover. That's the beauty of this. The journey of discovering what works for you, what makes you happy, what makes you smile. Yung sinasabi nga doon sa isang commercial, para kanino ka bumabangon? Para sa sarili mo. Para saan ka bumabangon? Ano ba yung gusto mong gawin? Ano ba yung makakapagpasaya sa'yo? 'Di ba? Even 30 minutes a day or 15 minutes kung kahol na kahol. Gawin mo yung isang bagay na nagpapasaya sa'yo para meron kang nilulook forward araw-araw na, I have this 15 minutes a day that I get to do what I want. And then hopefully, eventually, dadagdag ng dadagdag. 'Di ba? And then, forgive yourself. Yan ang pinaka-importante. Patawarin mo yung sarili mo sa lahat ng ginawa mong mali, sa lahat ng taong nasaktan mo, sa lahat ng taong inalis mo sa buhay mo kasi akala mo hindi mo sila kailangan. Forgive yourself para sa mga sinabi mong mali, nagawa mong mali, at mga taong nasaktan mo. Patawarin mo yung sarili mo. Kasi kailangan. Kailangan patawarin mo yung ibang tao, pero higit sa lahat, kailangan patawarin mo yung sarili mo rin. So that you can move forward. Sabi nung chef na kaibigan ng kaibigan ko, you don't move on. Kasi when you move on, bit-bit mo pa rin yun, tas nagmo-move on ka lang. But when you move forward daw, ibig sabihin nalaktawan mo na, naiwan mo na, and ikaw umabante ka na. So hindi mo siya binitbit, umabante ka na. So move forward with your life. And it's okay. It's okay that you were a horrible person back then. Kasi ngayon, nagbago ka na. Mahal mo na yung sarili mo. It's okay that you allowed people to hurt you, use you, abuse you, misuse you. Kasi hindi mo pa alam yung value mo nun. Technically, hindi siya okay. Pero okay lang. Tapos na eh. Wala ka na magagawa. Wala na tayong magagawa. Ako, I allowed myself to be abused before. Domestic abuse. I was a battered wife. I was cheated on. I was betrayed by a friend who I thought was my friend of 13 years. Ginawa ko pang ninang ng anak ko. Tapos, all this time, she hated me. But she was my friend. Kaya lang pala niya ako kinaibigan kasi para makakuha siya ng information to use against me. And I didn't see that. And when I found out the betrayal, akala ko, what was wrong with me? But the question is, what was wrong with her? I mean, to be friends with someone I hated for 13 years, di ba? Medyo malala. Um, pero wala na siya sa buhay ko. Lahat ng taong na-realize ko na hindi nagpapaganda sa buhay ko, hindi nakakatulong para mag-improve ako, wala na. So I have a very small set of friends. But these friends of mine, they're there for me. They're there for my family. And alam ko na wag naman, kunin ako ni Lord bukas. They will make sure that my kids are okay. That my husband will be okay. Aalalayan nila. So that's the kind of people that I surround myself with now. And that's the kind of people that you need to surround yourself with. Eh, Ate Kat, paano kung wala? Then fend for yourself. But sabi nga nila, no man is an island. So one way or another, you will be able to find people and you will attract the people that you need. Meron at meron yan na tutulong sa'yo. Just have to be open to that. You have to be ready to accept kindness. You have to believe that you deserve kindness. You have to remember that yes, you are worth of the kindness of strangers, of the universe, of the world, and of God. So, um, I hope that this helped you in a way. Syempre, marami pang steps towards, loving yourself and tinignan ko yung notes. Actually, wala akong notes. Tinignan ko lang yung mismong wording na kailangan ko. Self-love in difficult times. Kasi it is difficult for a lot of people. The new year is difficult for a lot of people. It was difficult for me. Hindi halata. Because I didn't post about it, but it was difficult for me kasi 2025 is officially the first year na wala na yung mommy ko. Like, kumbaga, itong buong taon na to, I will spend and wala nang, mami, ano gagawin ko dito? Last year kasi yung kalahati andun pa siya. But this year is going to be officially the first year na wala na siya and I have to be okay with it. Kasi wala na naman akong magagawa, di ba? So, tulungan tayo. Hopefully, this video helped you. Let me know in the comments below if it did, what part helped you the most. And, ano nga bang sagot mo? How do you do self-love in difficult times? Do you already love yourself? Kung hindi pa, why not start now? It's never too late, 'di ba? And if not now, when? Yun naman talaga yung tanong doon, 'di ba? So, sana nakatulong. If it did, I hope you subscribe, share, like, comment. Again, any interaction is super helpful to people like me ng mga small YouTubers. I'll see you guys in the next video. And remember, love yourself because if you don't, who else will? Bye!